everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Bhaktato. So in today's lecture we talk about operators and flow control. So in yesterday lecture we study about data types, variables and operators, something about operators. So today we are study about operators. Okay, there are many types of operators. Mainly we talk about four. Okay, first we will talk about relational operators. First we talking about yesterday. Second is relational operators. Third is logical operators, and fourth is increment decrement operators. In relational operators, it is used to compare two values. Okay, they give us true or false. So when you come here and start new lecture is grade 3. Okay, .java. So lecture number 3, we will write the main method, totally static void main string. Okay, so we will talk about relational operator. In relational operators is used relational operator is used to compare two values. Compare two values. Okay, let's take example. I'll take in int is a data type, and I'll put a number 1 is equal to 40, and second number is number 3, number 2 is equal to 10. Let's compare. Okay, in relational operators we used many signs, like I'll show you greater than, equal to. When we used equal to, there are two equal sign. Okay, if we used one equal sign, it means assignment operator. You assign a value. This is not equal to symbol, this is greater than symbol, this is less than symbol, this is greater than equal to symbol, this is less than equal to symbol. Okay, so let's take example. Sorry, I'll put my mic. Okay, first .out.println. So I'll put number 1 is first equal to. I'll tell you very important concept. This return true or false. Okay, so check this. lecture underscore 3 dot java. Now it's compiled. Now I'll check lecture underscore 3. Okay, now it's returned false. Why? Because 40 and 10 is not equal. If we write 40 and 40, then it gives us now it's give us 2. Yeah, you understand? Now I'll take some or more assignment. Okay, change the values. First I'll ask is not equal to number 1 not equal to num2. I guess what is answer, but you tell me what the answer is. So I think you know what the answer, but if you don't know, then I think number 1 not equal to number 10. Yeah, this is true. So it's written false. Written true. Yeah, it's written true. I'll comment this. So written true. Now also I'll comment and copy this, because I'll check now why I write always this line. So now I'll put this and check is greater than. Tell me what's the answer. Plus 40 is greater than 20. Lecture underscore 3 dot java. Think what's the answer, I'll tell you. Now I know, but I think you also know, because I know you are a good student and you know how to solve this. Number 1 is 40. 40 is greater than 20. Yes, it's true. Now there I'll give you the PDF, so you check all the relational operators by yourself. Okay, now I'll tell you the second operator is logical operators. Okay, so in logical operator, it is also written true or false. This is also written true, false, but this is 3 types. 3 types. What is not? First is not operator. Second one is or operator, and third is and operator. So what's the difference about these operators? So not operator, first I'll tell you an operator. When it is used to check the many numbers. Okay, if you compare many numbers, then you use this. When all value is true, then true. Okay, otherwise it's false. Notice if all value, any value, then false, any value. If any value is false, then true. Or operator, any value means it is opposite to and operator, not opposite to and. Okay, any value is true, then true. Okay, now we have two operators, number two. Now I'll check. System out dot println. Now its sign first and end sign is this, and OR operator sign is this, and not operator is not. I will check first. Yeah, not simple not. Okay, now I'll give you the example. First I'll check AND operator. Okay, number 2. Greater than number 2. What number 2 is greater than number 3. Okay, I'll take one or number int number 3 equal to 10. Okay, now check. Number 1 is 40 and number 2 is 20. Is this true or false? Is false. Number 2 is 20, number 3 is 50. This is false. Then what's the answer? So I'll check. Both condition is 3.java score 3. This is false, because what end operator, when all values true, then it's true, return true, otherwise it return false. But this is false, then how it return true? Okay, second, I'll check second one is, so I'll copy this out. You don't copy, you write by yourself all the codes. So I'll check and both. So what it return? I'll comment this out. Comment this. lecture_3.java. Java lecture_3. Now it's written true because this is not AND operator, this is OR operator. OR operator tell any value is true, then it return true, and any value is false, then it return is false. Any value is true, then it return true. Okay, so first I'll check number 1 is greater than number 2. This is true, and number 2 no, it is false, so it return true because 1 is true, no? So this is also come in this. And third I'll check not equal to. It return, check and return. Okay, so whatever number 2 greater than number 3 is क्या is false. Sorry. Now Java lecture_3.java. Java lecture is inverse what the answers come, then it's return true because this is false. Number 2 not greater than number 2 is 20 and not is equal, no? So it return false, and false inverted is true. Okay, now I'll also tell you the relational, logical, and third one is the increment decrement. Okay, I'll tell you some important thing. This plus plus equal to mean increment, and minus minus mean decrement. Okay, if plus is before the value, before the variable name is double plus, means first increment, pre-increment, then use. Okay, increase first, then use. A plus plus means first increment, post increment. Okay, so first use, then increase. Okay, and decrement means pre-decrement, minus minus है, pre-decrement मतलब first decrease, then use. A plus minus minus first use, then decrease. So I'll check your the. Okay, I'll take a number is in 40. Okay, then I'll use the increment decrement and the increment decrement operator. Okay, now system.out.println. Now I'll check for plus now 1. Okay, so I'll plus now 1. So what it print, I'll show you. First, what is this? First increment, then use, then first it increment. Java C for lecture_3.java. Java lecture_3. What it 41 first increment, then use. 41 is increment plus number. Okay, Now it's 40. Now check num plus plus. Okay, so I'll use this num plus plus num 1 plus plus. What did this mean? Okay, I'll Java C score 3 dot Java. It means first use then increment. Java score 3 is 41, but you don't understand the meaning. I'll put this in some okay, I'll tell you means if you use by same number one, I'll use this. Okay, number 4, then what is, and then print it here number 4. Okay, now I'll want to check if first I'll use give the same value, but number 4. Lecture Java C lecture underscore 3 dot Java sorry Java C lecture underscore 3 dot Java. Now this so Java lecture underscore 3. If you use in for loop, no, I'll tell you in loop, then you understand what it meaning. Okay, here you are not able to understand why what it was or dot println check number minus minus. First I'll put minus minus. Okay, and second one is this. Yeah, I don't think you are able to understand, but in loop lecture you will able to understand what it how it works. Java you are not able to understand, no? First this pre-decrement. Okay, first it decrease then increase, and num minus minus means first it use then decrease. Okay. So this is our increment, decrement or logical here. Understand in better way when you know about loop. Okay. So now we are discuss about condition flow. Okay. So in condition means when we use, okay, I'll show you. Yeah, control statements. This is how the flow program will go. So in control statements, there are three types of control category. Okay, decision making, looping or jump. So in today's lecture we will discuss about decision making but not switch. Tomorrow we will discuss about switch or another lecture, but in today's lecture we will discuss about only decision making if else condition. Okay. So if statement used when we want to execute a block of code only if a condition is true. When we use if condition means I'll give you an example. If you want to tell you someone that if your answer is true, then you give a prize. If your answer is false, then uh, I'll I'll give you punishment. What it means? If condition. Okay. Uh, I I put some condition. If I if your answer is right then 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 I'll give you prize or award. Okay. So is right. If is wrong, then I will give you punishment. So what do you understand? I put a condition if your answer is right, and there are two way. Is it right or is it wrong? If is it right, then I'll give you prize. If is it wrong, then I'll give you punishment. So if in any problem or in anywhere, if you want to put a condition, so you will how you will use by if. Okay. If syntax is syntax. If bracket, this is bracket. Okay. Condition. And then curly braces. And in curly braces you will write the code of condition. This in curly braces you will supposed to write true. Okay. If condition is true, then println what? Hello. Means if it's right, then it will print hello. Then how? And is system dot out dot println as it print not hello. Okay, this is so what is the condition? I'll put if number 1 greater than number 2. Yeah, understand? So first I'll check his number is available. Yeah, Java C lecture underscore 3 dot Java. Okay, lecture underscore 3. Yeah, hello and not hello. Why is this? Because your print, if you write if means it is condition, and if you in condition you print this hello. Hello is in this bracket means this. Okay, so is it right? Yes, it is right. Then it is print hello. But where is wrong? Wrong condition where? If is it not, then it print not hello. No? So when you want to write else, when you try to wrong condition, so you will put else. Now you put in curly braces, Control C. Why here this message print? Because this is in the main method. Okay, so this is in the main method, not if under in if condition. Okay, so first print this because the condition is true, and second print this. But now only print the true condition or false, not print both. Lecture underscore 3 hello, because this is true, no? So this print this hello. So if you want to check condition, if you want to apply condition, then use if. Okay, this is a syntax if bracket, or you put a condition under this bracket, then you use curly bracket, and in curly bracket you always use true condition, true thing. Okay, and if you want to print else, then you will use else. So this is true or false when one condition is a result, but you have many conditions, so you use if else okay, if else. No, sorry. So if you want all the condition is true, then you use all if check number 3 greater than number 1, then you will put here that condition you will use this type of all the things. Okay, if else, if condition if condition is false, then it will run this. Okay, so I'll explain all the things. Now I'll check this, what it will java c underscore 3, what it class name lecture 3 are only accepted if annotation. Okay, what I print dot java is I'm not use java c, lecture underscore 3 dot java, oh sorry, java c lecture underscore 3 dot java. Now I'll java 3. Now this print hello or hello hi. Why? Because this is also true and this is also true. Okay, okay, if you want to use multiple condition, then this is the way you want. Else is the negative. Okay, if you want to print false condition, then you use false. So that's it for today lecture. This is enough. I'll tell about increment, decrement, relational operators, and logical operators, and condition. We were starting the control flow. Okay, so in today's lecture we will discuss about condition. In the condition we will discuss about if and if else. So uh, I'll send you all this lecture video in my GitHub link, so you are able to download or use. I'll also give you some questions, practice questions, so you are able to understand conditions, if else or control. Okay, so you practice these questions, and if you are able to, please comment me in comment box what's the answer and how you make these questions. Okay, so yeah, so for today, thank you, and please like and subscribe my channel. Okay, and okay, so let's meet tomorrow. For today, bye bye.